A few months ago, the World Bank lavished praise on India's production-linked incentive scheme. The scheme was even credited for accelerating India's GDP growth rate and taking it to an impressive 8.7% forecast for the next financial year. So how is the PLI transforming India? Well, it is simply making Make in India initiative a reality and is helping the country create lakhs of jobs. In fact, the PLI is all set to generate lakhs of skill-based jobs in the auto industry. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Piyush, and in this video I will tell you how PLI scheme in the auto sector is generating lakhs of jobs. Let's begin. The production-linked incentives or PLI for the automobiles and auto component sector is all set to transform the Indian auto industry. We're looking at generation of lakhs of new jobs and incremental production worth lakhs of crores of rupees. Ford, Tata Motors, Suzuki, Hyundai, Kia and Mahindra are among 20 companies who are eligible to receive incentives under the scheme. These applications have been given the approval as a part of the Champion Original Equipment Manufacturers OEM incentive scheme. Similarly, for the two-wheelers and three-wheeler categories, Bajaj Auto, Hero MotoCorp, Piaggio Vehicles and TVS Motors are selected. Firms under the non-automotive investor OEM category include Axis Clean Mobility, Buma Innovative Transport Solutions, A-List, Hop Electric Manufacturing, Ola Electric Technologies and Powerhaul Vehicle. Arun Goyal, Secretary in Heavy Industry Ministry, said the 20 companies we selected have committed an investment of more than 45,000 crore rupees. So, as per our scheme target, our scheme is of 25,938 crore rupees. So, we expect this will lead to incremental production of 2,31,500 crore rupees. Launched with a total outlay of 25,938 crore rupees, the incentive up to 18% is to encourage industry to make fresh investments in indigenous supply chain of advanced products. This is with a view to ensure that India is able to move towards environmentally friendly electric vehicles or EVs. Goyal discussed that the scheme incentivizes such products that are not being made in India already. It means that we are looking at an incremental production and goods worth 2,31,500 crore rupees that would have otherwise been imported would now be made in India. This is a part of government's Atmanirbhar initiative and is supposed to help the local economy grow further, rather than simply importing and enriching other economies. India is making it clear that it doesn't want to get reduced to an assembling hub. For many foreign car makers, it is quite convenient to bring in car parts and assemble them here. Such ventures aren't going to figure in India's PLI scheme. Goyal said that at least 50% of the value addition must be carried out domestically by going up to Tier 3, which includes MSMEs. Goyal said, so if somebody is importing cars from outside India and just screwing them up here, assembling them, he will not get the benefits under the scheme. He has to produce at least 50% in India in terms of value addition. The Heavy Industry Secretary pointed out that with the latest move, MSMEs will be able to ramp up their revenues, which will stimulate job creation. He added, so we're estimating 7.5 lakh additional jobs to be created in India as a result of this scheme in the next 5 years. What the PLI is doing to India is that it is localizing production by both domestic and foreign firms in India. And further, a trickling down effect will be created and supply chains will also get localized. Small Indian firms are getting a chance to play a major role in economic growth by supplying inputs to the bigger producers. And now the incentive scheme is all set to stage a major turnaround in the automobiles sector.